Hi, welcome home everyone. It's good to see you. Jarrell here, this is Mountain Home, and I like to share things that I'm passionate about here on this YouTube channel. So this is a table that I designed that a friend of mine recently finished building, and I refer to it as a resonator stand, and my intention was to hopefully transmit vibrations from zither instruments and similar sort of instruments that you would play on a lap or a table. I wanted a sound box that would take those vibrations and run it through this big resonating chamber and help direct the sound forward towards an audience, which you have here. Now, this one I added adjustable legs so I can adjust the height. So if other people wanted to use it, I can raise it or lower it. But it's got wheels on there at the moment that are quite wonky and fiddly. They're weak plastic wheels. I'm going to remove those. It's resulting in a bit of the table wobble here, but the legs themselves are quite lightweight. I didn't want to put heavy legs on this, as I didn't want anything weird to happen if it's during transport or whatnot. I didn't want the legs to apply perpendicular force onto the box and actually damage it and tear it apart. So I chose to put lightweight legs on it. So it does wobble a little bit, but a significant amount of that has to do with these really crappy wheels that are on there right now. So you may have noticed that I was moving the instrument around a fair bit during just using it to show you the example. And part of that is because this is quite new. This is only my second day trying this resonator stand. And so I'm still finding the sweet spots for certain instruments. You'll find that every particular instrument that you play on the resonator table has a sweet spot in where it wants to be in order to get the best benefit out of the resonator table. If you put it too close to the edge, then it's transferring the vibrations right onto the reinforced parts of the box. So it's really just absorbing and eating the vibrations, whereas the closer you are to the center, the more sound you'll get out of it. But there's a sweet spot for everything. You'll find that the basses will be accentuated in some spots, and the treble notes will be accentuated in other spots. Something I also find is the back of your instrument does need to still be able to vibrate freely. So it is important to use an elevating bridge of some kind. Right now this is just a coffee coaster that I made. I'm using that, but I'm going to work on something that has significantly less mass wood still, as it's nice and lightweight. But the back of the instrument does need to be able to vibrate. It's certain parts of the instrument will transmit the vibrations down into the table, and that's where you see the best benefit from. So I see the most benefit for bowed zither instruments, and I'll go ahead and just briefly, very quickly disappear, and I will grab a small hammer dulcimer, a travel hammer dulcimer that I picked up in Tennessee last year. Really fantastic, beautiful instrument. I'm going to go ahead and grab that now, and I'll show you what that is like on this resonator stand. This is a travel-sized hammer dulcimer that's built by TK O'Brien, and I'll see if I can give a demonstration without the resonator table here. That's on in the right key. I didn't have anything prepared. We'll go ahead and put it on the resonator stand now. I think maybe if I move forward a little here. Ooh. All right, so I'm still learning how to play this instrument, and the reason why I haven't been able to play it much since I've got it is because I had no way to actually comfortably sit and play it, or no way to comfortably stand and play it. And that was a large reason why I had this table built for me. is I had nothing in my house where nothing was the right height for me to sit. So I've never actually had the chance to play and learn this instrument. So now that I have this, I can adjust the height wherever need be. I can bring it to gigs and I'll be able to play this. And I'll see if I can just give you a bit more of a sound demonstration here so you can see, or you can hear, the difference. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the presentation here. If you have any questions about this table or this stand, go ahead and put them in the comment section. You can build one of these yourself, really. They're quite simple. It's just plywood from the hardware shop, and it's still going to settle. It still has the finish on there. These things take a long time to really dry out and you get the full benefit of the sound from it. But it'll sound better and better over time. And really, I had this designed so I can play zither instruments alongside other musicians in an acoustic setting, in jams, and actually be able to blend in and be heard alongside the other instruments. As in general, when you go to jams, people are playing, banjos and guitars, and they are hammering away, and it's so difficult to keep up with a dreadnought guitar, especially when there's, 5 or 6 people all strumming away on their guitars. So something like this absolutely helps when it comes to zither instruments, especially a dulcimer. It does help project. It's difficult to have that picked up by the camera microphone there, but hopefully that was an interesting presentation for you. Okay, thanks for watching. Please take care of yourselves. Come home again soon, and I'll leave the porch light on for you.